Yeah, it goes in that order though. You got Biafra, and then you got Johnny Rotten, which was 4 or 5 years, well, kind of the same time, but like technically 4 or 5 years before him. Then you got Paul McCartney. Absolutely. But seeing something like, if you had John Lydon all to yourself for a minute, it might blow your fucking mind apart. Yeah, it would. Yeah, that'd be fucking mind blowing. And one of the greatest bands ever was PIL. The most applicable music for any situation. For chilling, for taking drugs, for sitting down playing Dungeons and Dragons games, for doing homework, for cleaning your house, and the most insane lyrics. I could eat like six more of those. Yeah, the thing about Johnny Rotten is he's got those. You got the Sex Pistols, which is enough for a lifetime, and then PIL starts to just do dance music and do artistic music. I loved PIL. I still do. I'll die loving that shit. Just he's had the most extraordinary luck with making records and being like, basically, I need players to come together and arrange some kind of music I can sing over, but it's got to be good and it's got to endure the century. And he just had the most record after record after record. The public image ran deep. I can't, and that's another girl. I can't decide what my favorite records or singles are from the Public Image Limited. It's amazing. There's always, no matter, there is basic primal guitar playing available on Public Image. There's also extraordinary uh virtuosity of Steve Vai. You can get Keith Levine guitar and just get a broad spectrum of guitar delight. Primal, crude, but good and memorable. You could get Ginger Baker on drums, or you can get a drum machine. I mean, just deep, vibey jams that endure. I'm thinking of Fat Chance Hotel tonight. That the Happy, the album Happy. I fucking love that record. It's so important to me. Every fucking song. Um, remember? Does anybody remember like winter of 1990 or 1991? They put out Public Image Limited's "So Far, So Good, So What." I'll never forget that Christmas. And the B-52s were on the chart from Athens, Georgia. The fucking B-52s were so fucking good too. They were so fucking good. Iggy Pop's "Candy" was on the radio. Iggy Pop's "Candy" is a song that just rocks me every time. It fucks me up on many levels. Too many memories attached to it. Kate Pearson, Cindy Wilson from the B-52s. Who'd ever think that a two-part harmony, besides the Everly Brothers, would mean so much when you get two girls doing it? Cindy Wilson and Kate Pearson from the B-52s. You're like, wow. And supposedly Cindy Wilson's brother on guitar, like during the Cosmic Thing era, that was a big record. That dominated the charts. Only a year before, fucking Susanna Hoffs was singing "Eternal Flame." Yeah, that was a big song too. That's like a sorority song. Your bitch is in love with you. Close your eyes, give me your hand. Can you feel my heart beating? Do you feel the same? Yeah, dude. Your girl singing that to you, you're like, yeah, I got that pussy. Am I only dreaming, or is this burning an eternal flame in your room? You're like, you're a dedicated hoe. That's what Milabot sings to me. She's burning a white candle in her hand. Close your eyes, give me your hand. Yeah, that bitch is in love. And then you had that Athens, Georgia guitar bite of REM, and you even had it on Shiny Happy People. That riff is like boom, and it sounded like Rome. Yeah, Boy Mercury shooting through every degree, you know. Take it hip to hip, rocking through the wilderness, around the world. The trip begins with a kiss. You know, roam if you want to, roam around the world. You know, that shit is so hippie, so ketamine, so club. You know, oh girl, dancing down those dirty and dusky trails. Take it hip to hip, rocking through the wilderness, around the world. The trip begins with a kiss. Put your tongue on, girl. Put that head on your tongue. And then the bridge hits. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that was a good song. That was a good record. The Dead Beat Club. That song will make me cry. Imagine that. You just listen to songs like that and they mean something somewhere and it unlocks some kind of MK Ultra chapter in your brain. You're like, I fucking love the B-52s. Ah. That reminds me of being stuck in junior high, being in detention every day of my life, listening to my Sony Walkman. You know, and I got the hood over my head. I don't want the teacher to see. I'm in the wood shop. That's where detention was held, and it smells like plywood. And I'm sitting in the back, and I'm like, "Don't look at me." And I'm trying to rewind the tape. Are you listening to the B-52s, Aaron Roberts, in the back of detention? I'm like, "Oh no." Yeah. My mother bought me that record. She got me the best records ever. My mother would go to the store and be like, "What is Aaron like?" Fucking B-52s. She knew.